Hand clap to the massive guys. We are finally back again for the second reaction of this year video, guys. I just flicked my nose. Big up all the Mystelics YouTube family. Have definitely tuned into another reaction video, and of course, no comments on the big up all yourself as well for definitely tuning into this year reaction video, guys. Mystelics family, please give this video a thumbs up. Click the thumbs up button right now. That'll of course help the algorithm of YouTube to push the videos further and further right there and then, guys. This is why we tell you guys to click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that, so click the thumbs up button right now, guys. And of course, no comments on there. Big up all yourself as well, guys. Definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get more vibrations as they tend to come through. Well, I give my viewpoint on different things, pretty much pertaining to that of Dominica diaspora, Caribbean, and the Caribbean diaspora right there. And then I know people say I speak in fast sometimes, but only understand what I'm saying, guys. So hey, it is not bad English, it is the English or the English. Anyways, guys, if you want to see right there, it's raining outside, guys. Raining cats and donkeys, mules and gollets and fowls, and I don't think gollets is an animal, but you get my point right there, guys. It's going crazy in this regard, and of course there has been a storm thing for Dominica, a flooding, I would have to say, based off this thing right there, guys. An interactive surface talweg with a broad, what is talweg? With a broad upper level depression is currently producing moderate convection in the east of the Atlantic. What is that now? Atlantean arc. Just the Atlantic Ocean there, boy. Well, is that the Atlantean arc in truth? Oh well. These cloud clusters right there, carrying rain. So these clouds are carrying rain or even localized storms will cross all of the Caribbean islands, pretty much right there. That you can see, they're going to be crossing over. This thing is pretty massive. Yeah, and we'll cross over all of our islands between tonight and the following night. So I'm guessing it's going to be all the way through tomorrow night. Strong wind gusts are possible ahead of the highest grade. I'm getting beer myself. Make a gesture. What? Make a gesture, please. That is definitely this is I guess a translation of the language right there. But of course, I see they have Martinique and the French islands. This is probably what they took, and Saint Martin. So this is definitely some sort of translation right there. See? So this is French. But you get the point right there, guys. But it's of course Dominica is in the middle of this thing. Talking about Dominica, guys, there's some kind of situation taking place in Roseau today, guys. Let me make sure this thing is bigger for you guys to see, so you can't see. But see, my eyes are cataract. I can't see. Well, you go see soon. Fix yourself for me, please. Fix yourself for me now. 1, 2. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Yes, guys. So as you can see right there, Christmas time is coming. Bandits making ding dong. That is not bandits, guys. I swear I could almost smell it. I could smell the I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, so guys, sparks making ding dong. Christmas is coming. This is not bandits. This is the electrical pool. Maybe the rain, the water probably, you know, conducted something right there, but yeah. Anyways, guys, we are back with the political arena, and of course this is SKERRIT back in the day. I think this is him when he was what, 27 or something, and this is the stuff that he had to say, guys.
Leadership that I will.
Let me see if I can make this louder for you guys. Go crazy, go loud.
The leadership that I'll provide to Dominica is one of inclusion.
Inclusion. What is inclusion? The action or state of including inclusion, or of being included. Included within a group or structure. That is what he's saying. The practice or policy of providing equal access to opportunities and resources for people who might otherwise be excluded or marginalized, such as those who have physical or mental disabilities and members of other minority groups right there. Interesting stuff. Inclusion. What?
Is one of inclusion.
One of inclusion, okay.
Dominica is not Roseau SKERRIT Dominica, but it is Dominicans Dominica.
All right, yes.
2,000 years later.
No, not 2,000 years later. No, it just happened.
I run things in Dominica.
Interesting, ain't it? But guys, I want you guys to see this thing right there. This, of course, is Fabi J, of course, doing his thing as usual. And Fabi J has some rather interesting stuff to say right there. So let's talk about leadership is everything. Because Prime Minister keeps saying leadership is everything. Without everything, everything is not leadership. So leadership is everything. Okay? After Roosevelt SKERRIT talked so much about leadership is everything, he has now bashed his former power reps he led for years. And have people believing they were the problem. Sometimes it's always somebody else that is the problem, not me. Not me that's the problem. Not saying that the other power reps are not the problem, you know. All you, I think all of all is a problem. Every single one of all is a problem. Because you have the education minister, one of them, and she herself, she's the education minister. She come in and talk some interesting stuff. But let me leave that there. But of course, he's blaming his people now. Okay, let's continue. So my question is, if you were such a great leader, well, Fabi says such a good leader, why would you stand in front of a whole set of liberites to make men like Rayburn Blackmore, Ian Douglas, Addis, well, Addis King is a woman, I believe she's a woman, Reginald Austrie, and the rest look bad. All of a sudden, you taking off yourself from leadership is everything, forgetting that you are the ones who are leading these people into the craziness that you're talking about right there. Interesting stuff. And you blaming them when it's you that was their leader for years. You allowed them to be that way for years. But the outgoing power reps will say nothing at all. Because in cases like that, where money is low, they probably going to get a little cool out on the side. Or a cold out, because the cool out is what Dominica get. Their cool out must be colder than they cool out. So where money is low, the truth is silent apparently. Let me stay quiet. Maybe they will give me a vehicle. Maybe they'll give me a brand new vehicle. So let me stay quiet. I understand politics. It's a sad state of affairs right there, brothers and sisters. Very, very sad indeed. But of course, we have the Prime Minister going to be, the Prime Minister. And, this is what he has been saying right there.
We have work to do, and work we have to. And this is why I am saying to my colleagues that we have to be better representatives to our people.
So he knows that there's a problem with his colleagues. Yet still he's still telling the people, hey, go out there and vote for the very people that he doesn't think are competent. We all know that these people are not competent, because what are they doing in this society? What are they doing? What has Ian been doing in Portsmouth? Who's the other representatives now? Dennis Charles is which? One of them, Shakira, I think, is Rosso South, I think. What has Shakira done for our community? What has the other Arabs done for the community, guys? Grand Bay, Vince Henderson. What has Vince Henderson done for the community of Grand Bay? What? Can any one of you tell me? So he's making noise with them because he knows they are incompetent. But he forgets something very important, like Fabi just stated. He's the one leading the incompetence for years on edge. Years on end.
We can't ask people to vote for us and next they're not seeing us until next election. That cannot happen in this term, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. What's his name again? SKERRIT. Mr. SKERRIT, when you're talking about people not seeing people in the community, have you been to Vegas? I mean, maybe he has, I don't know. Have the people of Vegas seen what Prime Minister has done in Vegas, apart from giving people stuff? Not on the basis of actually putting things and opportunities in the community for people to strive in. Sorry about that, guys. I just got disrupted right there. But what have they done? What have they done? Are the 18 years or the 22 years that they have been in power, DLP has been in power, what have they done for Dominica? Apart from making the people dependent on them, which is very clear to understand that the Prime Minister was talking about the very same thing, talking about New World Order. And of course, the New World Order is where he's telling people that they will own nothing and be happy. Nobody's going to be happy if they're taking away your privacy and it's like having children. No, you cannot do this. You big man you be. No, you cannot do that. I say no, you cannot do that. You cannot do nothing because I take away the privilege from you. Let that continue still. And man will still be happy. They forget it's the very pal reps that is their constituents in their constituents, you know, that he talking about. But guys, I want you guys to go back. I remember back in the day when the Prime Minister was saying the very same thing, or reiterating some of the same thing that he's saying right there. Take a listen to this. This is in 2019, of course. Keep It Real 767 did that a recollection right there.
So in the new term, we will be appointing what is called a constituency administrator.
This is what he's talking about, you know, in 2019. Now, guys, take a listen to everything the Prime Minister is saying and ask yourself, has this been done in the community? And we'll ask ourselves, who has been the one who has dropped the ball right there?
In every constituency. And that constituency administrator will help the PAL rep in the administrative management of the constituencies. So when the PAL rep says she's going to do this, that person will follow up and ensure that it gets done, and it gets done in a timely fashion. We have housing going, that person will go to every home and ensure the contractors are doing the work and report back to the PAL rep. In addition to this, we will be creating constituency boards where we will bring resource people from across the constituency who will serve as advisors to the PAL reps, who can discuss the programs, the challenges in this constituency, and come up with plans and programs to be implemented in this constituency.
Has that been done, guys? The people in the different constituencies who tend to watch my videos, including labor rights, has this been done? If this has been done, let me know that in the comment box below, because I know for Portsmouth it hasn't been done. Call you, it hasn't been done. Well, call you, well, is this disaster thing that they were thinking, the disaster thing, fine. If they're doing the disaster stuff, but even then, I know some people that were frustrated as to what the PAL rep was doing, and the PAL rep was literally one-sided, giving one side, but that's a whole other story right there. But let me know in the comment box below, guys. We need to interact. We interacted, or you just watching me talk nonsense, man. Interact with me. Let me know that in the comment box below.
So there is a more broad participation of constituents over a continuous basis, and not wait to the end to be engaging people. We will be addressing this in the next term. And you know, you come to a PAL rep in a constituency office, your child glasses break, you need $1,000 to buy your glasses.
Same thing I said, you know, making them dependent on him. Not even putting things in position so that the people, if your child glasses break, you can go and buy the glasses with your own money as a result of a striving economy. But that is not the case. He's not even saying that. He's saying, look at, listen, let me go back a little for you guys.
Your child glasses break, you need $1,000 to buy your glasses. The PAL rep has to take a document and go Roseau and come back to the constituency.
Lord have mercy. What can PAL rep do? Oh, PAL rep to go and take your document to go Roseau Hospital to bring.
There's a landslide in a village in the constituency. The PAL rep has to call the Minister of Public Works to get an equipment.
That's to tell you how incompetent we are and how very limiting we are. In St. Kitts, the PAL reps, them don't get involved in these things. There's a specific, you have a natural disaster team that takes care of these things. PAL reps, however, don't get involved in them things. They don't. How they know? Why? I tell you, boy.
To move the landslide.
It's like they don't have work to do. They don't have work to do. So, hey, my child glasses break. We take that to Roseau for me now. Go and pay it for me because I cannot pay because you guys kill the economy. So I don't have much money to go and pay for my child glasses. Why be there?
There's a sports group, there's a sports event in the constituency, they need sponsorship. That letter has to be taken to Roseau.
To the PAL rep that has to handle that. The PAL rep.
In this new term, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be giving each PAL rep a constituency budget of about $400,000 to help the PAL rep in dealing with emergencies in the constituency.
So if that is the case, my big question here is, what has happened to that $400,000? Because I don't know, maybe they're giving it to these people. Maybe they're giving plenty people child glasses break, maybe. But what has happened to that $400,000? And is that $400,000 for the entire 5 years or for 1 year? Or until it finish? And people clapping as usual. They're clapping as usual, but they back today clapping. And I don't think none of this has happened. Do you guys know that this has happened? Because I don't know.
And so, if we have a sowing program in a constituency to teach people to sow,
boy, BrBp's involved in sowing program. Maybe it's me that I travel too much. Maybe it's me that travel too much. Because maybe those things is Dominica culture. Maybe because maybe I travel too much, man. Or
a cake making program, the BrBp can use those funds to train the people in the constituency.
boy, you see the level of incompetence that there? The Prime Minister talking about BrBp's being part of cake and what is the other one? I even forget what is he.
BrBp can use those funds
sowing
people in the constituency and have some programs going on each year. And
so nothing to develop the people, nothing to actually develop the people. Nothing to really develop the people. Yes, you're talking about sowing and training people and sowing for sowing and whatnot. But nothing to actually develop the people where money is actually flowing. If you're in an economy that the money is not flowing, no matter what training you do, does money not going to flow? Because you need surplus to come into the country so that money can start building up and circulating. You need to have these things, and the best thing to do is develop agriculture. Agriculture where you can export produce and also export the raw materials itself. I mean, St. Lucia, I keep mentioning St. Lucia because St. Lucia not like Dominica at all. They're not lapsing. St. Lucia literally, they're taking the seaweed that on their beach. They're cleaning it up or whatever and they're exporting it to Dubai. St. Lucia has to produce 2,000 boxes per week to Britain of bananas. Where Dominica at? These things that St. Lucia is creating is bringing money into the country. When you bring money into the country, they can do things, build back the schools, all kind of things, create revenues for young people to be entrepreneurs and opportunities. You have more money coming in, therefore you'll have more spending power circulating in the economy for people to then be involved in sewing and cake making and those kind of things there. But if you don't have monies coming in, what do you expect to happen?
I believe that these things will help enhance the abilities of BrBp to better represent the interests and the concerns of constituents. And so these things will be happening.
That is the concern of the constituents. As a Prime Minister, that is what you're saying. As a Prime Minister, that is what you're saying.
Happening in the next term of the Dominica Labour Party. And you recognize, I am saying the next term, because we are solid as a rock. We are solid as a rock.
And people clapping that, people happy about that, boy. Boy. Anyways, let's get back to the present situation.
I am saying a message to them. They all hear. I ain't fret them. I am saying to them that when you, the people of Dominica, go to the polls on December 6th to vote them, they must deliver for you, the people of your constituency.
But Mr. Prime Minister, they haven't been delivering for the past 22 years. You haven't been delivering. You yourself haven't been delivering for the past 22 years. As your track record will show, what have you done for the growth factors to actually enabling people to develop themselves? What? Through your stewardship, all you have killed all except one growth factor in Dominica, that is construction industry. And that construction industry has been handled by foreigners. Magwesa, we want to say we're giving developers money to build international airport. And them truckers have to beg, please give us a little piece. Beg, you a Dominican, beg it. Hey, yes, Lord. We shall not be moved. Look at them.
I don't want people to come and sit in office all day. Go and meet the people where they live and where they work. That's what you will get in this new term, ladies and gentlemen. Better representation, more accountable representation, and more transparent representation from your BrBps.
But that's what you know was lacking before. Yet still you still wanted them to come in. You said that last time, you know. He even mentioned last time that he would fire people. But then again, the Prime Minister talked about firing people. He mentioned last time about firing people. Nobody get fired. First of all, Mr. Prime Minister, it's not you that voting for people to come and take position for you to fire them. You cannot fire nobody. The people elect, even if you put people to represent in people community, the people are the ones who elect in. Therefore, the people are the ones who can take them out. What you talking about? Like you have leeway? Is your business, Dominica? Is your business? Dominica is your business. Dominica is your own. Why do you want to fire people from your business? Boy, this is not easy, boy.
Because I am saying to them, anybody who met.
Boy, see the young man, boy.
Because I am saying to them, anybody who mess around in this term, fired. Fired!
But how you can fire people that you don't have? It's not you that hiring them, it's the people are electing them into office. How you firing people that the people elect into office? What are you in? Maybe he's saying that because it's sounding nice, but he said that last time. I reacted to that video. I wish I had that video on my previous channel. It was there. I reacted to it. Talking about he firing people. He never fire nobody. Now he come in and complain about the very people themselves are not doing their jobs. When you two not doing your job, you come in and give people a handout. Giving people a handout that they cannot own. And come in and pretend as if you are not the problem. So you're changing the PAL reps as if you are much better. To the people, yes, blow all you want. Blow all.
Let me tell you something. I am dead serious about this. Because too many of you work in and out, working and working and working and working.
But it's something else. Somebody actually mentioned that because the opposition, they were saying, why are they constantly talking about the opposition when the opposition say that they're not contesting elections? Why are they still talking about the opposition and people find that mind-boggling? Talking about they catch who with pants down and all kind of foolishness. Up to now, they yet to give their policies. I haven't heard no policies from them saying anything. Have you heard anything about international airport, guys? Nothing. That's if international airport can be. You've heard nothing from them or any substance. And he's talking. And the people clapping. Continue.
And then when you message the power up, he not answering your WhatsApp. He tell you he coming, but he not coming.
Ian Douglas is talking about it. Ian they talking about it, you know. Ian. Ian they talking about, how do I know this? How do I know this? Good question.
He tell you wait for him.
So it's not none of those females he's talking about. It's the males.
You wait for him, he ain't showing up.
Ian they talking about that, I tell you. Ian they talking about that. And Ian will come and SKERRIT is the best man ever. But look, he giving you a point front the stage.
No way. Not in 2023. That is of the past, ladies and gentlemen.
So that means they have constantly been failing the people for the longest time, and you are the leader of these people. You are the leader of the, not of these people, you are the leader of the party. You're supposed to say, hey guys, hold them accountable, and if they're not doing anything, you have to go to the people and say, hey guys, this guy is not representing you properly. I think we need to have a different set of people. You guys need to elect somebody different. And if that be the case, he has to go to the people. He cannot fire nobody. SKERRIT can't fire nobody. We can fire. All talk. It's just nice to say it. And the people are, oh, he can fire somebody that are working for us. Yay. Ted Calbas.
That is of the past. We need, so they say they're young, well, hard work on their back, ladies and gentlemen. Hard work. Because the people of Dominica deserve proper representation. Which
means that they haven't been getting proper representation, which is very clear to see. Or you going to vote back Octavia. Octavia was who? Cassie Bruce? What has Octavia done for Cassie Bruce? What has Dronelia done for Cassie Bruce? What? Guys, what have the power reps done for the constituencies? For you to want to say, boy, you know what, that person has been working hard, let me vote them back in. With the very prime minister himself, the leader of these people, is saying that they are incompetent and lazy and haven't been doing the work that they should be doing. He's saying that no, because you know there's no, if UWP was, he would never talk like, well, he had spoken like that the last time, but he never did nothing. It's just nice things to say. Yeah, spoken about firing people the last time too. Nobody get fired this time, the last time there. But okay.
Respectful representation, caring representation, compassionate representation, ladies and gentlemen. Respect for people, always, because we are not your masters, we are your servants. We are there to serve you, the people of Dominica.
Song's nice. Hey, I'm you guys, I'm here to serve you, but I treat you guys as my servants. I'm here to serve you, you know, but I treat you guys as my servants. It is not on the basis of what people say, guys. It's their actions. It is very clear that he's making you guys believe that they are your servants when they are making you their servants. $64,000 a month you have to pay Mr. to allegedly stay in his own house. Well, they say he rent in the house, Papa. But if the house is built on your father's land or your wife's land, there's something fishy about it unless you sell the land to the person. Who knows? $64,000 a month, and he telling you that he is all you servant. But it seems like all you working for him if you're giving him $64,000 a month. Interesting. People shouting that way. I wonder if people they thinking now.
I know, I hear the complaints. You know, sometimes you there in a room and you WhatsApping them and you ask them where you be. They tell you boy far. I write Portsmouth and they're right there in the room with you. You see they're laughing, you know, they know it's true. They know it's true. But that is not gonna happen. There's not gonna happen. I give you the assurance, ladies and gentlemen.
You gave us the assurance last time. I just played the video and none of that seemed to have happened. So what assurance? I mean, Mr. SKERRIT, come on, Mr. SKERRIT. You say things that you said it's not pie in the sky promises, and they apparently are pie in the sky promises. Who should we believe? Your words are the very proverbs that doing the same thing you're doing. Hey.
That you will get the proper PAL representation that you deserve in every 21 constituencies.
So why is Jonelia coming back? What has Jonelia done? What has the other PAL reps that you kept there? What have they done? So what happened? You're just going to talk and there's magic? Effective representation in Jonelia. You're going to download it into her?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, all this is talk. It's just nice to say, but nothing is going to happen.
You know, these ministers and PAL reps, they tell you about BC. You're busy to go to the constituency, but when it's just travel overseas for 2 weeks, you're not busy. You're not busy.
So, Mr. Prime Minister, why haven't you guys organized these schools yet? I mean, you're on campaign trail using millions of dollars, not true? Giving call-outs or whatever you're giving out. I mean, why haven't you organized these schools? Look, the Petit Savan, see we drop a video today talking about the very Petit Savan road and bridge where the people cannot cross over to go to their work. They have to stay in how much days without work, or the people and you're talking about effective representation as a Prime Minister. Mr. Boy, Mr. No easy now, boy. You know easy now, boy. Mr. No easy now, boy. Hey.
When you go and party, you have time. So why can you make time for the people who come in and out, rain or sun, to represent and to vote for you on election day?
These people are mainly coming for money, sir. That's what they come for. They come to see if they can get a little money. They come to see. I talked to some labor rights who was in the thing the other day, you know. I tell them I see them, they say, oh, I see you, but I see you on TV. I see you on TV. And people tell me, yeah, they come to see if they can get a little money from you.
And then when SKERRIT call election, they come by you. Boy, I know I didn't see you a long time, you know, but you know, COVID and so. Which COVID you telling me about?
Your very people you talking about, we? SKERRIT, your own people you talking about there, we? You know their dirty ways of what they have been doing for the longest time. 22 years. Well, you 18 years, sir. 18 years, and what have you done? You know your parents are forming the royal. Everybody knows these things. Everybody, not some people know. People overseas know they check about with SKERRIT doing everything, man. They know the people are just there to be placeholders for you, and you making noise with what you put them to be. Placeholders. So you can maintain power for you to do what you want. and then tell the people, we are your servants. It's interesting, ain't it? You call in when you come into to meetings before and all those kind of things there on your campaign trail. People literally stopping talking we. So you can walk through the crowd and then come on stage and then shake on like this and then interrupting people's speech and then come in and say, we are your servants. But action speaks louder than words, sir.
Which COVID you telling me about? Which COVID? No, they have and they will and they must do better by the people of this country.
But that you talking about yourself, you have and you should do better by the people of the country. Instead, you have enriched yourself. Even your dimples disappear. The fat poop, it pop the dimple. The fat pop the people. Boy, you have enriched yourself as a poor man. You say when you're poor man who give you broken down vehicle for you to come and thing, using the country resources for your benefit. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind if the Prime Minister is using the country's resources for his benefit. As long as he do right by the people, I would have no problem. At least people can complain about that, but at least the people, as a classic liberal, we're not liberals, people fire about that. Classic liberal, look at the elevation of the people. If the people are not elevated, whoever is the representative need to disappear. They need to go at their mother home and sleep. Let somebody else come and take it. It's very clear that the Prime Minister and his team that is complaining about have not been proper representations for the people to do things and create opportunities for them. Instead, they have created opportunities for themselves. What are we doing with building 28-story building as a result of CBI in Dubai? 28-story building.
So I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, please go out on election day and vote for the Dominica Labour Party candidates.
Please do not do this, folks. Folks out there, that will be the biggest error or mistake you would have ever made in your life. People out there, people want to come and say the candidates and whatnot. Please, I'm begging you, from my heart to yours. He's encouraging you to go and vote. I tell you, please don't go. At least that's first time in my life I telling people, don't vote. What you voting for? Electoral reform is not there. It is not present. So even if you were to go out and vote, it is not reflecting the true will of the people. Going to vote for what? What exactly? They don't even say their policies or nothing to any substance to say, okay, yes, that making sense. You know what? Let me think. But most people, like I said before, all they want to do is to go out and there's a video. Let me show you a video, guys. Let me show you a video. Hold on. This is it right there, guys. I want you guys to take a listen to what is taking place right now. This is the peace walk, eh? By the way, the peace walk that they had the other day. Of course, they know the young people like the jams and whatnot. So they bring the jams. And then as the people come in for the jams and stuff, they then say, oh, all these people come to support us. They come for the jam, the rum and the party. But listen to this, guys. I want you guys to listen to the words very carefully. It's a very interesting word choices right there. But take a listen to what they are peace walking. After I drink my rum, I not in your mother blank girl. So after I drink my rum tonight, it's cocaine. What he say again? After I drink my rum tonight, it's choke. After I drink my rum tonight, it's cocaine. Brothers and sisters, this is the political vibe for peace, prosperity, and whatever the other one is. That is what they playing. I not in your thing tonight, your mother blank girl. So that is that is. So you think these people came to see the policies or to work for peace and prosperity and this can, They come for the rum and the party. That is it. And it's very sad that the young people are doing this to themselves. I not in your mother black girl. After I drink my rum, girl. What? Something about 2 cocaine. Hey. Lord, boy, I tell you, boy. But I guess that is what the people want there. So if that is what the people want, well, give it to them. Like Professor Lumumba said, the people get what they truly deserve. They come for the rum and the party, not for the policies. Well, if that is what all you want, then hey, enjoy, have fun. After you drink your rum, it's time to choke, all right, and bloke, and all is something there. Anyways, guys, if all I said, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through, guys. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bam.